Yo, what's going on? How's everybody doing? This gonna be a really quick intro because everybody already know who both of our guests are. They staples in the game at this point. What's going on in the Oh man, they're going ham in the comments already. So on this Sunday, what's going on, Jesus? Heathen Hatchery, what's up, Brian? What's up, Will? Genomic Labs, what's good? Ro, what's good? Man, irresistible balls. Nikki, what's up? Neuro. Man, everybody is tapping in immediately. Frank, what? So this week we're going to chat it up with the bros, Wis Constrictors as well as Keys Constrictors. Hopefully, talk about a few different topics that we haven't all touched on, or maybe they kind of fell between the cracks here and there. But we also gonna pick some things to highlight some things out of the comments. So hopefully you guys are tuned in for a very fun episode of You Got Balls. So let's bring them on. What's good, bros?
What up? Appreciate that intro, man.
Appreciate it.
It's a good Sunday. Man. The Kings of the Live, man. Every weekend, man. Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, so
that's a move right there.
Man, long nights.
It's a blessing, man. It's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Got to get a props to the kid next to me, man. Like if it wasn't for him, you know what I'm saying? Like breaking through the crowd and you know what I'm saying? Just kicking down the doors. It wouldn't be as easy for people like me to just jump in and jump off the porch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So big shout out to the homie, man. Shout out to GP and everybody else who, you know what I'm saying, put us on the game and gave us the, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. Gave us the idea to even do this because if it wasn't for GP, half of us who got YouTube wouldn't even have that. Exactly.
And now look at the screen, man. There's four of us at the same time.
Four of us on here. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's so crazy too. How long you been doing it too, Keys?
4 years. I got in. I started collecting. I could say I started collecting 2019. Only had one ball python 2019, but on 2020, I say 2020 May, June, I discovered Morph Market, and then it was a wrap from there. I started the business in 2020, June 2020, and it was just like I went to Daytona, like, and just like it was it.
Yeah,
that's it.
Hit the
when
ground
did you have
running.
your first clutch?
2021.
2021, the next season.
Yeah.
What about you, Wis?
Yeah.
I came in like 2018. Well, I mean, I collected like before being an adult, but like as an adult, I got in like 2018 and got serious about it. And then like, same thing, like I discovered Morph Market, went to a couple shows, found out about Tinley, and that was it, man. It was like 0 to 100. Literally, like I just had 1 million ball pythons all of a sudden, producing animals, and it was. I mean, it's easy now. Like we was talking backstage, it's real easy because everything is put in front of you. You know what I mean? You could always find what you need. The answers on YouTube. You could always DM somebody, go on Instagram, whatever, and get the answer. So it was definitely much easier. You know what I'm saying? To kind of get your feet wet and jump in the game without as much apprehension, you know what I'm saying, being scared. So
take a minute too. Shout out to Limey. Limey is
hell yeah,
our neighborhood old timer. I like ragging on him because we have a really amazing connection with a lot of backstory. But Limey actually was a big part of getting us started. He kind of was explaining, you know, when we saw him at shows, a little bit of the ropes on, you know, what certain programs and buy what you like, buy what you're into. He saw us when we were, you know, vending with flawless crested geckos. He liked what we were doing with the geckos. He's into the geckos as well. But I was very intrigued to see a person that's been doing it for so long and be a staple in the community, whether he likes to agree with me or not. But everybody I speak to, everybody knows Limey. I mean, down to the Canovas, to the Ozzies. And, you know, Ryan Barchett, all these people know him. And for him to still sit here and throw himself to hires like this on YouTube. And, you know, I see his comments on Instagram, you know, and
you see his comment now.
You see his comment right now?
It's all good. You see what I gotta go
I gotta
through?
see Limey step out in the limelight. Like step out.
He said he did a podcast. I gotta look
You
that
wouldn't
one
even
up.
do a podcast, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to say that too. I don't know about that.
I've been
Yeah,
to find that.
I'm gonna have to tap in on that.
Yeah, we got undercover. That was on a Patreon. It was on a
It had
Patreon, so
to
we
be.
got to be part of that Patreon, and we didn't right?
find out.
And
Let me
what's
know what
going
Patreon
on?
it was on.
Oh
Princess
man.
Banner. Shout out to Brandon, man.
Yeah, it's really, really jumping. That's what I'm talking about. So, being that when you guys got in, you know, and I love the fact of bringing everybody together. You know, it's funny because we all kind of, I want to say, really, really touch base in Tinley.
Yep.
You know, y'all came out to Tinley. We were vending Tinley, and we, you know, yeah, we see each other online.
Y'all came and hung out with us.
Tapped in and made that connection. And it's funny because it's like, you know, it's like we knew each other this whole time. You know what I'm saying? We stopped by.
Which is crazy. We from the same hood.
Right, exactly.
Which is
the same spot.
Oh,
that's wild.
That's even crazier. Like you guys went through the ball pythons, but we're like from the same hood and never crossed paths in that area.
Yep. And that's why, you know, and it's funny because I understand and he understands that we can both relate. You know, a lot of the stuff with the ball pythons for people that, you know, it's normal to them. I'm comfortable with not being normal. That's fine. But coming from that community, like that's like a no. That's like weird, you know, like the whole 9 yards. And it sucks that, you know, culturally, you know, in the Black community, you know, ball pythons or snakes in general is just like taboo. So, you know, you want to change that. Let everybody, you know, pick their own, you know, poison for lack of a better expression. You know, if you like something, it should have nothing to do with your culture, you know, if that makes sense.
Agreed, bro. Hell yeah. Because it's different, man. It's definitely different. You could breed pit bulls and Doberman pictures all day and get all the respect in the hood that you want.
Oh,
as they find out, oh, you got snakes, bro? What is you know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what they're coming with. That phrase.
Yep, you already know. Yep.
I do.
Yep. So it's like, bro. But then, like Gershon or like Key said, when I saw Gershon, when I saw Reggie, when I saw Antoine from High Desert Pythons, when I saw KG, I was like, oh shit, I'm at home now. You know what I'm saying? This is where I belong. Y'all too. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because like you say, we see each other, we pass each other, and it was always like the nod, like, yo, I see you, brother. I see. And then that Tinley, we was like, here we go. We in here, we tapped in, that's it. You know what I'm saying? No beating around the bush. Yeah. So it's definitely a blessing to have, like I say, to have this platform.
My wife turned, she was looking at Wiz, she's like, that's Wiz wife? I'm like, yeah, that's Wiz wife.
Yep.
Oh, snap.
Yep. Beige babies all day, baby. Beige babies all day. Let's go.
Oh man, you know what they call them back in the day? They're gonna comment. That's the Milky Way babies.
Yes, bro. The Oreo babies, baby.
Hey, you know what? You know one of the new ones that I heard? Them babies are called nutcrackers.
Really?
That was a new one. Yeah, I was in Coney Island, and we kept hearing it with my kids, and I was like, man, why do they keep saying that all the time? But my kids are half, so you know they were calling them nutcrackers. The only thing that they saw over there was Alicia Keys, I guess. I don't know. I was like, that's wild.
That's wild. I never heard nutcrackers.
Wow. Yeah, that's wild. That's crazy.
Dang.
Shout out to Banner. Banner always shout y'all out too. She definitely
Banner always on everybody's live. I'm like, I don't, you know, I always say we're busy and it's crazy, but I'm like, how in the world? I try to get on everybody's live, try to watch, try to support. And I'm like, between Banner and KG, I'm like, I don't know how to
on the Discord.
Banner, KG, and Bosa.
Yeah, Bosa too.
Yeah. They come through, you know, and they do their thing. But it's
that's really, a Discord too, because I'm like, how you even hear about Discord. This? I ain't seen that on no platforms. It's in the Discord too. Got to be part of this Discord. Yo, like, dang. But even keeping up, when it's the Discord, just like ding, 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 ding. Everybody's on it. I'm like, hey, wait. I gotta shut it off.
I gotta
a little
mute
bit
that joint. Yeah, I gotta mute that joint because
Yeah, I gotta step my game up. I don't know how to do the whole.
All my shit is muted.
And,
I don't get no notifications.
You don't get no notifications.
You know, on Discord now they got the lives. You could do lives within that group of the Discord.
Yeah, within the Discord. Yep. KG do it all the time. Wow. Richie be jumping live. Yeah, you could just hang out kind of like backstage, kind of. Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's sweet. I wish I had I don't know what the Discord is. I wish I had the skills to do all that to make it like super smooth, and because you can integrate Discord with like all your social media platforms all at one time, like all your channel members, all your Patreon members. You can have them on separate levels and all that stuff. So
really, see, that's wild. I gotta dig into that a little deeper.
Yeah, I don't know how
I've been trying to kind of pay attention to it. It's just hard because you gotta go to school. You know what I mean? You gotta like sit, focus, pull up a couple YouTube videos, and actually pay attention. So
yeah, it's gamers. It started off for gamers.
That's what it is.
The Discord, and then those people that are kind of getting to the reptiles that do the gaming, they know all about the Discord. I'm still kind of new to it too.
Trying to learn 100%.
I've been trying to learn from my kids, but they ain't really into the Discord. I'm wondering, this whole generation is all screwed up. I laugh at them because I don't know if y'all kids do it too, but they'll literally have the video game and play the video game while watching somebody else play the video game on their phone.
Or just watch.
Just going on right now.
Yeah, you got
what is going on?
It's literally going on.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. So
I was trying to play the game. I ain't trying to watch you play the game. We were always like,
you right. You're right on that. You're right.
That's true too. That's true too.
They will definitely smoke it.
Oh yeah, I saw play those guys online. Like
my reaction time is gone right now.
As far as mine too. As far as y'all collections, what numbers are you looking at? Keys right now. How many growing now? How many breeders you have? Think he froze.
I'll say around 60.
There you go. 60.
I got a lot. I don't breed. I'm not breeding with them all. Yeah, but I got growing up about around 120 total.
That's not bad. Yeah, that's decent.
That's about where I am. I got like about 65 females, breeding size, and then probably another 40 or 50 on the neck, like, in a grow out rack, ready to push them out of the way, kind of thing.
Okay. Makes sense.
And then a few hatchlings, not a whole lot of hatchlings. I got a couple holdbacks and stuff like that, but I don't really got too many hatchlings left from last year.
Okay.
Everybody's screaming about the market.
Yeah, I said the same thing. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't want to rub nobody the wrong way. It's just like you want to put it out there and be transparent about it. But I think personally for us, as long as you're doing projects that's keeping your interest, that's furthering what you're working on, I don't really see us being stuck with, too much inventory. We moved everything from last year. We literally, if you go on our Morph Market, we're like bare. We really don't have much up there. And now we're already rocking and rolling. I think we just did clutch 23 into the incubator. It's coming along. It's coming together. It's coming together. Y'all doing y'all own roller?
Yeah, I do roll it.
Yep.
I got a whole 14 by 14 or something like that, 12 by 12 little shed in the backyard.
Nice.
And then I got 32, well, actually probably about 40 tubs of Norwegians and then 20 tubs of ASFs. So
that's good size colonies because I'm at 55 tubs of Norwegians. So that's a good size. And if you got 100,
it's not too much. Yeah, it's not too much. I can clean them all in one day, basically. You know what I'm saying? And ASFs is easy. I can kind of push them out and clean them every 10 days instead of every 7. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
I'm going to Desert Field Mice too. And Derek's going to Norwegians. If I need some, I get those. And also, I get shipments of frozen on the regular. So I'm always have some. So I keep stacking. I'll just keep stacking as much as possible.
So you're able to go back and forth from frozen to live with them?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Cool.
Man,
Yeah.
usually once I get them on, if they were on frozen,
I got some
them,
that won't eat frozen at all though. I got some that won't
like,
eat frozen at all, and I got some that's only going to eat Norwegians. So I mean, not Norwegians, the desert field mics.
Desert field.
Make sure I got what they going to eat.
Right.
That's the best. That's the main thing about breeding it is like you can have whatever size, whenever, wherever. You know what I mean? You open the tub, somebody seem hungry, I'll just turn that label sideways, and then after I check everybody, I'll run out on whatever day and grab however many, and you know what I'm saying, feed them hungry ones off. It's a blessing to be able to do that because they grow. I feel like they grow faster and they're healthier because they're eating when they want to. I'm not stuffing them. I'm not forcing them. It's just whenever they want to eat, they eat.
Let ask the baby Wis finally get some sleep. That's cool.
That kid, man, he is a night owl, bro. He went to bed at like 5:30, man.
Oh no!
In the morning,
the sun was up. The sun was
He's
up.
going to bed.
Don't have kids. My kid, the baby, 5:30 in the morning, bro. He was partying. He had his shirt off. He had all his he had all the stuffed animals lined up, watching them like a stage, and he was just putting on the show. And I was like, all right, man, I'll see you in the morning, bro.
Hey, it sounds like you need to capitalize. He need his own OnlyFans.
Yes, something, bro. Something. He need to do some toys or something, man.
Call it Baby Wis, Patreon.
Baby Wis.
What I do at 5 o'clock in the morning when my mom and dad is sleeping.
And they're partying, no shirt on. What is he doing, bro?
But I'll tell you, my youngest was like that. She was filming everything.
You guys been yet? You've been to any shows yet? I think I've seen you talking about Ving. You have pretty good success with it.
Yes. Yep. I still don't have a Morph Market at this point. Everything that I sell is either directly through like a DM or something like that. Somebody sees some on Instagram or something like that, or it's at a show. I'm not really like making like triples or anything like that. So the stuff that I'm making is enough to net me like 2,500 or so, $3,000 a show. You know what I'm saying? And I'll take that. I'm happy with that. So yeah. I'll walk away with something like that and be cool.
Most people are not making that in a week. So,
exactly.
You can't be mad.
And that's we got probably somewhere between 4 and 6 shows a year that I can do out here too. On top of that, so I mean, that's pretty decent amount of change. You know what I'm saying? 12, 15K or whatever, just from vending shows. It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Right. And how many do you normally move on Patreon? Because I know everybody talking about your Patreon, man.
Quite a bit, man. And it's not even just me. Like it's sales within the Patreon group themselves, like other people selling and moving stuff themselves. I know it'd be a lot of group deals going on. Jesus got quite a few animals. Well, he got one from me, but most of the Patreon members honestly got animals from me, whether it's giveaways or direct purchases like through DMs, or if they had it before the Patreon even started. So
now going a little detail on that. The giveaways, how is that working?
Yeah, that's one of the perks for the Patreon. Usually like once a month or once every couple months or whatever, I'll do a giveaway. And it's not just anything that's like overstock or something that I want to get rid of kind of thing. Like I kind of see what everybody kind of doing and offer something that's like a visual head this or a double head with a codom or 2 in it or something like that. Something that they can actually gain from use in a project and push something forward. You know what I'm saying? And then it's another way to kind of boost people out there, or boost my name and get my name out there. It makes it easier if you put giveaway at the top of something, people gonna pay attention to it. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty cool, man. And then like the quality of the animals that I'm getting and the people that I'm getting them from and the fact that I'm showing them off kind of speaks for itself, to where people, like, we'll just say, like, people actually are just kind of waiting, like, yo, Wis, let me know when that clutch drop, like, you know what I'm saying, that kind of thing. So it's definitely a lot of word of mouth more than necessarily Morph Market or anything like that. I haven't really put like a budget aside for marketing or anything along those lines just yet. I kind of want to wait until I got, you know what I mean, some doubles with some hats, some actual high quality, high dollar stuff before I, you know, put extra money into stuff. So it's a grind.
Yeah, definitely. I think only thing I would add, I think we utilize a lot of Morph Market. We move snakes through Morph Market. But the marketing and advertisement side of Morph Market is really unmatched for everybody that's in ball pythons. Because you have your inventory there, you can do your breedings there. In theory, you can almost kind of run it's almost like a double standard there where you can do your sales, you can do your marketing, you can do your advertisement, but you can also do like inventory control. Like Husbandry Pro and stuff like that. If you didn't want to pay an extra, you know, for one of those programs, you can utilize that on that platform as well. But also for us, it's brought people to come to find out who we are without actually knowing our Instagram or Facebook or any of that, which has been kind of cool if you think about it, because everybody there is literally like 90% ball pythons. So if you're working with them, you know, who doesn't want to be in front of other ball python, you know, prospective customers? So it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. What's your concept on it, Keys? You looking to vend something? You gonna go
Morph Market? 2025. I've been on Morph Market. I don't post like I should, but it's you know it's when we have stuff, you know, people hit us in the DM, so it's not like hard to sell snakes. But I'm not trying to sell too much because I'm still in that phase that I want to hold as much back as possible. So a lot of stuff I'm like, I'm not really looking to sell too much. Unless like if I get like I don't want to say harassed, but like look, I want to snake as much as possible. Or if I can help like advance one of the homies, that's when I'm like, you know what?
For sure.
Right.
Yeah, Keys done blessed me with plenty. Yeah.
That's the biggest thing too, because that helps a lot of people get ahead in projects, you know, especially if they ain't really there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll Keys, KG, they definitely be like, yo, you ain't got this, bro. Hold on, I got you.
So I like
you got a package coming.
Like,
I was laughing at that.
Like, I mean, you killing me.
Dang. Well, he found you on Grindr.
Oh, Nah, no.
Hey, but the biggest thing is, what was he doing on Grindr?
Exactly.
Selling them snakes.
Yeah, for sure. Pause.
Oh my goodness. Rule. Yeah.
That's funny, man. Shout out to Livey, man.
Man. I guess a good question to ask both of y'all. You know, I know a lot of Darren's story. He been, you know, he the old timer on the panel right now. But you know, not to throw anybody out there under the bus. In your time in the game so far, have you had any experience dealing with, you know, sellers who you just like, you know what, I ain't buying from them no more? And if you have, you ain't got to throw the name out there, but what was it about that seller that made you say, I don't care what you got, I'm not giving you my money again?
Yeah, I had it once, literally once, man. And it was,
I got one.
You notice, like, you know how people kind of can be like condescending, like, talk down their nose at you kind of thing. Like, it was one of them type of deals. Like, I can understand vetting people who gonna, you know, get an animal from you. Oh, what you into? How long you been doing it for? You got an Instagram, whatever. But it was all like, dude was like, nope. Dude was just kind of like, yo, are you really like serious about this project? Like, are you gonna push the project forward? Like, dude was like kind of getting like too, and I'm like, bro, that's enough. I don't even want it no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool. Don't question me like that. And then Just so happened that Jeremy Bow had pretty much the same snake. So I was just like, yo, let me get that, bro. Because I know Jeremy cool, like, and he turned me the wrong way. It's just that like kind of better than thou kind of attitude that like just I can't deal with it.
I don't want to sell you this animal because you might tank the project.
Yeah, that type of thing. Like, don't talk down to me like that. Like, are you gonna push it forward? What you trying to do with it? Like, I don't need to tell you all that. First of all, bro. Second of all, I got the money for you. Like, just give it to me. Yeah, man. Like, stop. So that just rubbed me the wrong way, man. And I took that to heart, and I'll never it's always in the back of my mind to never do that to nobody else. Like, vet them for like the normal questions, like, yo, are you ready for the husbandry? Like, do you have an enclosure? Are you keeping it in the racks? What you gonna do? You know what I mean? That kind of question, but like not to go into deep, like, oh, are you looking for a project? Are you gonna push it for it? Like, you're doing too much, bro. Yeah, gatekeeping kind of thing. And it's man. Wow. It's wild to me, man. And it's just it turned me off. So never again.
I mean, I get it if it was your gene. Say, hey, this is my gene.
True.
I started this. I've been running with this. I want it at this price. I get that, but if it's something that's everybody's producing, man, you see this right here? You got it right over here, right next door to you.
Did you hear how you just, even in 5 seconds, how you just put it out there? You're like, look, this is the gene I discovered. This is what I got into it. This is my direction or my vision for it. I'm offering this up. If you want to get into this project, what's your thoughts on this? Have a little back and forth. Where it's not. It can't be misconstrued, to kind of go that way. I get it. I get it. What about you, Keith?
Man, somebody sent me a snake with mites. I mean, right to the point. Sent me a snake with mites, and I didn't. And you had, and this shit was covered. Like, I didn't even realize at first. I unboxed a snake, and then as soon as I ended the video. As soon as I ended the video, I saw Mike like, yo, I'm bugging. So I pulled the snake. Oh, he looked at the snake. I just saw him. I just saw him crawling all over, and I don't care. More
that's wild.
I don't care. Hey, I feel you. I don't like putting people on the spot, but no. I'm saying, man.
I don't care. I'll put it,
Look at his face. I don't even care.
Hey. Yo. But you know what? I can understand that, man. I never get it.
I get it.
Shit like that could sacrifice your whole collection. Like, that could throw you off for the whole year. Because now,
oh, dude, that shit. Yo, I did it in the snake room.
The unboxing, the video, and everything.
I was new, so I had to treat every fucking body, everybody.
Headaches on headaches, man.
They knew it when they let it go too.
You know that.
I mean,
what was their communication after the fact when you hit them up and let them know? Like, did they just like tough or?
Yeah, just act like, oh, I didn't. They didn't have any mics. I don't know where it could have came from, but this shit was infested. So it's bullshit.
Yeah.
That's that bad.
That's wild.
I think my biggest one for me, they semi-fixed it, I guess. I understand now from being a breeder, and let's say if you have something that's for sale and somebody buys it from you, that animal is gone. Now, if the person puts it in their collection and for some reason it needs to come back to you, that's like, I really don't want a snake in my collection that's already been in someone else's collection.
Yep.
I get it. But if I produced that animal or sold that animal, I kind of got a certain responsibility if things don't go right. So my situation was a little different. When we were doing all them crazy mega unboxings at the beginning, like we were buying crazy amounts of snakes. And this female I bought, it was a banana, supposed to have been a banana ultra male, het pod female, and got it here. I'm still not the greatest popper, but I was horrible at popping. I'm like, okay, cool, got it in. And the thing about it, the snake was literally like 600 grams when I bought her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, cool. Raised the snake up, got it up literally like 1,300 grams. And I'm like, okay. It passed over that mark and started thinking, gonna breed. So paired, and you just hear all. I was calling Darren like,
Oh, the
when you do these pairings, like, are they banging and just like wrestling around, going crazy in the tub? He's like, nah, what's with you? I mean, it was like Royal Rumble in that tub. Yep. So I opened up, and I'm not knowing what's going on. And then I had to end up getting a pro kit because I still was trying to get the hemi-peen. And on the male that was paired in there, he would pop and it would be easy. But that female, nothing, still looking female. Got the pro kit, that pro went. I said, wow. So,
I was like, man, the only times they rumble in the jungle like that, that's two males in there.
Two males.
Don't do that. It ain't two males. It's two males.
The bad experience was, and I get it. I let them know it wasn't a horribly expensive snake. It was the point of I didn't need that in the mess.
Yes.
So hit them up and let them know, hey, you sold me a male for a female. Just deal with it. It was crazy. I'm like, what? I'm like, no. I'm like, that's not how it works. I'm like, unlike other species, these are easier species, male and female. Like, you got to come correct with it. And I mean, it got so bad that this seller actually hit me up because all I did was, go through the ranks. Now that you have my money, I have a snake that I know I don't need. You don't want to resolve the issue. I'm not going to blow your phone up and make video. I'm not going to do all that. I went to the business page and I just left a review. Very professional review. Hey, purchased this as a female. It arrived as a male. The seller refuses to deal with the issue and was done. Started blowing the phone up, calling like, hey, can you remove the review, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, sure. But you need to take the snake back. I don't want the snake. Oh, then he's like, he didn't want to put it back into his collection. I'm like, look, that's not my issue. I just kind of, I'm already going to end up putting it up for sale. I can't use it. And he said, all right, well, we'll just do a partial refund. I'm like, cool, whatever. And it still wasn't good enough, but I just was done with the whole issue. And just move forward from there. So after that, I'm like, yeah, no, you got to be able to treat your customers the right way. And the whole phone call was just horrible. And I'm talking to the guy on the phone that's the breeder, and he's like calling his wife every curse word in the book, like while on the phone with me.
On the phone? Oh, God.
What is going on here? It's crazy.
God.
It's insane.
Yeah, that's wild.
Lady boys are out the door.
Lady boys.
And that's the thing too. And then you hear and you talk to the more of the experienced, breeders, where they're like, okay, you do have a certain group of breeders that are not, on the up and up that just wanted to get it out the door. And they kind of take advantage of you. They just send it on. They got their tracking, so they kind of cover it. And maybe you'll find out because of the amount of breeders or keepers that kind of get in and turn around and get out. I mean, it's kind of a chance you'll never even find out that
never even see it again. Yep.
Yeah, so I guess so.
Yeah, and I've had that kind of issue too with other people where it's like, yo, this animal wasn't correct or whatever, and anybody else that I've dealt with made it right, and not only made it right, but like beyond made it right. Like, yo, keep that, do whatever you gonna do with that. Let me send you this animal to replace the one. Plus, I'm gonna send you this other animal to go with that animal just to put you ahead too. You know what I'm saying? My bad. I fucked up. Let me straighten everything out. And you know what I'm saying? Keep my level of integrity and my level of customer service at the top, bro. And I still rock.
Well, look at what they did though. Now on the back side of things, now they kept it with 100 with you, and that's great. That's what I want them to do. But on the same time, devil's advocate, if you really look at the other side, they're like, all right, I screwed up. As a seller, as a breeder, I screwed up. I know I screwed up. Let me treat this buyer with respect. Let me remedy the issue. On top of that, the snake he has, I don't want back. I don't know your collection. I don't know what's going on. I don't want that snake back. Tell him keep the snake because I don't want to reintroduce anything into my collection, but I'll fix the problem by sending. You see, and they can say that with respect and not disrespect you and handle the problem.
That's exactly what it was. It was like, yo, my bad. Like, oh, I ain't even know. Like, same thing. Like, it's every time I tried to pop, it came out female. It came out female, but I kind of was iffy.
Right.
But even though I was iffy, I still sold it as a female, which I shouldn't have did. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You know what I'm saying? And that was it. That was it. And that was Garrick DeMeyer. So big shout out to Garrick DeMeyer.
And it's integrity, man. Do you have any integrity at all?
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, it's like they say, you know, you do something long enough, you're gonna run into some issues. It's how you handle it. Period. True. You know, it's just how you handle it.
Facts. Darren, what about you? My bad, I cut you off.
Oh, run-ins with not really any bad experience. I could tell you, I bought 3 snakes from this breeder, and he's a well-known breeder, pretty known. And man, all 3 of them had mites. All 3 of them. I won them on the auction. All 3 of them had mites, and
that's wild.
By the time I was like, I thought they were cool, put them in my collection. The whole collection had it. I had to clear it all out, clear it all up.
But
I'll tell you, I had already bred my females, right? And my females laid clutches, took the eggs from them, still was fine. I was still clearing it out of the collection, but as long as you keep the babies away, you're good. You're good. But I was still having clutches at that time too.
Now when you bring things in, you put them through the front line, right? As soon as you bring them in?
Yeah, front line. I do front line. I'll spray them suckers down.
Now that's if you see them or not, right? So that's
I spray as soon as I get them. I spray them. It don't matter. Yep, either way. I'll spray the whole tub too, so it's lined in that tub that they're gonna be in, and that's it. I'll spray everything.
Now you're in that weird spot too. Frontline, are they drop shipping to California, or they're not anymore?
The last one I got, I did it online, and it came from Mexico.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. So they shipping. They come and bringing them straight in, but it took about a week to get it, and it's almost $100 for 50 milliliters.
They don't even sell that on Chewy anymore.
Right. Nope.
Yeah, it's like banned everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, Canada still has it though.
And it's crazy because it's not even. I don't even know why. It's
because we already know who that is.
Well, my issue was with a small breeder, and they're no longer even doing it anymore. You know, and they sent me the wrong set. Like
now they out.
They gone. The turnover is huge, man. In this field, it's so many people.
About that yesterday,
yeah, it's so many people doing it or attempting to do it, and not to kind of grandstand or get on a pedestal. My issue with kind of putting everything on camera, trying to break out the phone camera, the video recorder, whatever, is to be transparent. Everything ain't good. We got a video coming out. I mentioned it because they're gonna have to watch all of this. These are a little clip, but
you might as well let that out because
DG Pod to
that was wild. That is wild. Look at that.
DG and
you hear that? DG
it ended up with a double-headed snake, and I mean, ain't nobody do nothing bad, but it didn't make it, you know, and it really sucked.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah,
DG Pie, visual DG Pie.
That hurt.
At first, I was like, he sent me the video. I was like, oh, you got twins? Because I seen the heads together.
Yeah,
but they were really together.
Damn, I'm gonna have to look out for that video. Hell yeah. Damn, that's tough.
And it's DG Pie. I was like, not only did you get a double-headed snake, which is okay if it's probably something that was normal, but it's DG Pie. I was like, that hurts even more. Four eggs in the clutch, all DG Pies. But the Morph God said, you know what? We gave you too much.
Yeah.
Throw you a curveball.
Too much.
Damn.
We gave you too much. We still got to stab you in your heart real quick just to make you.
Oh, that made my heart hurt.
Make that.
They ain't even my clutcher make my heart hurt because I could just feel it.
You're right. Like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
I mean, but you still got 3.
At least.
Look at that.
Yo,
man.
Yeah, you got the Wis Tank W. Yes.
Oh man.
Yeah,
you do look like the Wis Tank W. That's wild. You got a wet specimen, that at least. I would at least keep that in one of the wet specimen jars. Yeah. Put that in one of them jars.
Sorry, man.
W.
Yeah, man, that sucked.
Damn, that hurts. That sucks, bro.
First thing I said, Will got his first set of twins. I was looking at my phone. I'm like, man, wait, hold up.
I was like, I wish it could have been split a little down deep so they can kind of
little
open their
farther.
mouths
Yeah.
independently, you know, and hopefully it make it, you know. But being born like that, coming out the and it was moving
easy.
and everything.
Yeah,
there's no way. There's no way that jaws are linked together, conjoined.
Yeah.
It just.
I wonder if it was supposed to be twins and they just never completely split.
never
Maybe.
split. I'm
Maybe.
probably thinking so. They just never fully split.
Yeah, DG Pie. I'm like
Doogie Pie too. That's crazy. That's what hurt worse because that's two of them technically.
And I mean, we ended up that would have been two of them, right? It's 4-8 clutch, and it's lucky enough we had all DG Pies on that one.
Damn.
Oh yeah, that's a blessing though. That's a blessing.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, you still got 3.
Hell yeah. Still got 3 for sure. What up,
Right?
JD?
Morph guys had to bring you back to reality.
Sometimes,
Yeah,
you know
real.
what I'm saying?
JD, what up?
Sometimes they bring you back down to earth, man. You get up a little bit too high, and they be like, "Nah, bro, get your ass back down."
Yep,
They
it's
do.
all good, man. Got to keep on trucking. Audrey, she was just she's seen that. She's like, "Oh man, what did we do?" I'm like, "We didn't do anything."
Can't blame
Yeah.
yourself for that. Nah.
You know it happened.
One of the things that just happened. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
That's
so,
crazy. I still haven't had twins either.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
still haven't had a clutch of twins.
You still haven't?
Hey.
Nope.
So what's crazy for me, I get paradox,
yeah.
I get paradox babies, and I get twins. I don't know why. And it's different females. It's not always the same female. So last 2 seasons,
That's
I've gotten
crazy.
twins and paradox. This season, I've already got paradox.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
I wonder if there's some genetic to that.
I'm
Everybody
not
say
using the same
paradox ain't
animals.
genetics,
It's different
but-
animals.
Oh, okay. So it's not then.
So it's just randomly happening.
I got paradoxes, but no
twins?
like strange
twins.
ringers paradoxes, but no twins, never.
Yeah, I know.
That was something too, kind of singling out, or the ringer gene. I got a couple from the blackhead, obviously blackhead ringer. A couple females I got where we did some breedings, and it looks like some of the non-blackhead productions carried over like the ringer gene, but it's not distinguishable enough to say, all right, yep, that's definitely it.
That's cool.
Plus, I don't really see anybody working like, oh, just ringer or red gene by themselves. I don't really think
I've seen red gene. I've seen red gene, but not.
But it's so subtle. I think
somebody had a
maybe
crazy looking red gene.
They said they had a super red gene.
Yeah,
or something
super
like
red
that.
or something. Yes. Yep.
Red gene.
Oh, chimera. They have that in their.
Is that who it was, Patrick?
Yeah, they got it in their labs.
Yeah, that's wild. Keisha, what up? Splash Pack in the building. Miguel in the
What's up,
building.
Keisha?
See y'all. Yeah, I can't wait to get some twins, man. Especially, hopefully, if I can get twins, it's 2 different twins.
I think I want to make some
And,
redhead clowns.
Yeah, I seen some redhead shit that was nuts. Yeah, it looked like the super red.
Yeah.
Yep, it's thick across the back like that. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah, that's that must be in shed. Super red gene, super blackhead. Yeah, that's got to be shed.
Why does that look hypo?
It do look.
Yeah,
dope,
that's why
yeah.
I was saying it must be in shed.
It did look ghost.
Oh, my internet would be.
Yeah, I know it give you that super thick dorsal. I wonder if it's like a genetic blackback ish. Because it always, everyone I've seen had that big thick dorsal.
Thick dorsal. Yeah, but there is not a lot of them out there. So I guess it's something that somebody can kind of go down. Yeah, Bog. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Trying to identify the super red gene, and if people are actually working it. Been looking at the ringer gene, and so far it looked like it's singling itself out away from a blackhead. But I think they go hand in hand so much because it's easier to see with blackhead.
Yes,
that
I think so.
I guess that's the only time people are really like kind of comparing it. That's like we've been trying to, get Blade out of clowns for us. Trying to get it because I want to get more pattern in and not kind of mute some of the pattern.
Take it out.
So.
Yep.
Yep. See.
Yeah, I'm in
Same
the
way.
same boat. I like the Yep. A lot of people
At
got
one-
Blade and stuff, and it never even
A
it's
lot.
never even mentioned. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, because
Blade,
at one
Blade,
point everybody
Harlequin.
wanted Blade Clown.
Yep.
That's the other one. Harlequin, Blade, and that Red Jean and Ringer Jean.
The
A
Red
lot
Jean,
of that
Ringer Jean. Yep. Yep.
floating around.
Everybody was adding the Blade and Inchy Clowns for a long time. Taking the pattern, making that
The
old
pattern,
black bag.
making it super reduced. Yeah.
Mhm.
And I like the opposite, like Will said. I like the busy. I like, you know what I'm saying, a lot going on in the pattern. I like to kind of, you could see all the genes interaction with each other kind of thing better.
Right.
So yeah, I'm definitely for that.
Right. What's some pretty dominant genes y'all focusing on right now?
You pick the right gene with the right combination, you make anything look good. You see that Blade Stranger Clown I sent you with that shit with Blade Stranger.
Blade Stranger Clown?
Crazy. Blade Stranger Clown.
Yeah, look that up. What does that look like?
I sent that
Hold on, let me look.
Yeah, I sent it to you Wiz not too long ago, a couple days ago.
On IG or through the phone?
I think it was IG.
And it's Blade Stranger Clown.
Yeah.
Now, in my mind, I'm picturing that the pattern was a little bit crazier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Blade
it was
Stranger
crazy.
Clown.
Yeah, Ball Pythons 101.
Yes, you did send me that. I remember that. Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
You seen that Stranger Clown that Brian Cusco posted?
No.
It looked like a Stranger Hypo Clown. It's on his IG. Look on his IG, Will.
Cusco?
Who posted it?
Yeah. He's right now in Pomona at that show. So I don't know. Somebody must have had it on the table or he produced it, either or. I don't know.
Who, Ed Japanic, you said?
No, Brian Cusco.
I found it. I just sent it to you, Will. See if you can pull it up.
Yeah, I just sent it to Darren. I just sent it to Darren too. Damn, that thing, I forgot about that. That thing is crazy. Crazy.
Bet. All right, cool.
Spot nose, a leopard.
How do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about the DG looking a little pale?
People don't want
as
to.
it ages.
They got Blade in they collection
because it's frowned upon right now.
As it ages, I don't know. I
versus
think
like
it still depends on what else you want to add to it.
That's true. That is true. That is true. I ain't say ashy. I ain't say ashy. Yeah, because like that what KG got, a OD DG Ultra Mil or Super OD DG Ultra Mil or something like that, and that thing is crazy. That thing is crazy.
Oh, the DG Ultra Mil, yeah. That
thing is crazy.
You seen it in person?
No, only on when you show it on live.
It's way brighter.
I bet
it's super
nuts.
bright.
I bet it's nuts.
Oh wow.
So that Stranger Blade Clown?
Stranger Blade Clown.
That's crazy. Look at that back.
Oh, see, that might change it. Wow. People might be like, I might add Blade in the Stranger.
Jeez.
That's something else, spot nose or something. Yeah, that's crazy. That dorsal is nuts. I wonder if that's Head Monsoon though. I wonder if that might.
Are you guys working with Stranger?
Yeah, I got one. I got one female. But it just piqued my interest, man. So now I'm about to spend a little money on that.
I feel you.
Stranger's it. And I'll tell you right now, man, I'm in love with Redhead. I like Redhead. I do.
I've been paying attention to Redhead too.
I like Redhead
100%.
I like Redhead a lot.
100%. Yeah, I've been paying attention to Redhead too.
Just even the single gene Redhead Clown it looked good.
I was just about to say that. I just seen a Redhead Clown that was crazy. Get the lotion. Elias ass is crazy, man. As soon as you say DG or hypo, Elias already ready for the lotion.
Oh man.
DGR hypo.
Hopefully I have some Redhead.
Two of like the biggest genes right now.
Wait. Next week.
Wait, say it again, Keys. You cut out. Keys.
breaking up.
Yeah.
It sounds like it might just be the mic getting weird.
That was his movement. Too.
Redhead.
You can hear me now?
Redhead Lace
Redhead.
Clown. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, now we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you good.
Redhead Highway should be hatching the 12th.
Oh wow.
Hell yeah.
That's
Ooh.
big. That's
You gonna
big.
do that on
Hell
Hair
yeah.
Down? 12th and Friday?
Yeah, yep. Gonna get cut on Hair Down.
Let's go.
I'm gonna have to look up that. Arvin said Redhead
Yeah, I
Lace
saw that.
Clown from Josh Jackie. Oh man.
Yeah, I saw that. That's crazy.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Crazy. Lace and Redhead together is
it?
it's gonna be a staple. I'm telling you.
You just said my magic words because lace,
Yep.
the
It's gonna
white
be a staple.
lace, yeah, white
Yeah, we
lace
got
too.
Couple of white lace.
You know, next week is
trying to
the
tie
puzzle clutch. It's gonna be cut on the week after that, the Redhead Highways. But next week gonna be the puzzle clutch. The Blackhead Spectre.
That.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
This is your first puzzle clutch.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hit
Yeah,
mad
that's sick.
visuals. Yeah, that's sick.
Wow.
Oh yes. No, I seen
You
that.
saw that.
That's
Yeah.
what that was.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's Redhead Lace. I was like, I thought it was Redhead Spot Nose.
Gee.
I think it's Spot Nose in it too. Or something
Golly,
else.
Yeah. That's wild.
But yeah, it's super crazy. It looked like it wanted to be like acid or confusion or something like that.
That's one of them combos right there where for me it'd be like, all right, now I like that. Now where do you go?
Where do you go from there? Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, it'd be hard, But I mean, shoot, that's a problem I'm willing to have.
I think, man, that tells you right there. Like right now, we'll start seeing a lot of people hatch stuff. This is telling you, like, we still haven't even scratched the surface.
Oh,
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying?
But the thing is, I mean, it's simple math as far as that goes. Whether you agree or not, there's so many genes, whether they're big genes, small genes. You got small genes, meaning genes that do or show very little in single gene form that make such a significant change in certain combos that there's so many genes at play. You talk about even just 6 or 7 incomplete dominant genes together. If you remove one, you have a completely different snake. So now you throw in recessives and everything else, and the fact that there's 300 genes out there, even if some of them are duplicate genes, the combinations is endless.
Endless.
It's crazy.
The math, the math will tell you that for sure. It's Powerball Redhead Lace.
Speaking of that Pompeii is hard to hit too.
I love Powerballs, period. I love Powerball clowns. The Powerball Redhead that Rice Reptiles had made. They made a head clown and a visual clown, and both of them was insane.
Yeah, I love Powerballs, man. I love it. That's one of the snakes I'm gonna definitely make. Probably,
yes, sir.
Probably this year, like at the end of the year, I'm gonna try to do that for the last clutch, so I could turn that incubator like way down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Incubate them a little lower, and hopefully we don't get no wobble. And exactly. Yep.
Right.
But I definitely want to make some Powerball clown.
Hitting Gene Wama pretty hard, and I know that's not the popular, gene.
I dig that shit.
But
it's crazy.
And I'm trying to chase that
super slept.
So that would be a goal.
I don't
if
care.
You hit Stranger, hitting Gene Wama, Puzzle Clown.
Yeah, that'd be bananas.
Man,
hell yeah.
I'm trying to see what that's gonna be.
Hitting Gene Wama clowns is super slept on, bro. Them things is crazy. Yeah. Hell yeah. Good choice, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you know what's crazy? Because when he hit the Stranger, what was it? The Stranger
when he didn't make it, but
Stranger hidden Gene Wama.
Nice.
It was a Stranger hidden Gene Wama. The Stranger really actually takes over the pattern of the hidden Gene Wama.
Yeah, the only thing you really saw from hitting Gene Wama was color. I'll see if I can find it. Yeah, the only thing I could see
really
the color.
Yeah, the color was like redheads too.
Yeah, hidden Gene Wama's nice, man. The way it color is crazy. Yeah, I love redheads too. My wife a ginger. Shout out to gingers.
My wife is
ginger. Shout out to the gingers out there. You feel me? Hidden Gene Wama spot nose almost as good as a Powerball. I could believe that. I was thinking of Hidden Gene, like what would a Hidden Gene Wama like hurricane look like? You know what I'm saying? Something crazy.
Super wacky, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hidden Jean Woman. What up, B? Hidden Jean Woman, one of them slept on jeans for sure. I dig it.
Let's see if it plays. Yeah.
Yeah, that color's nuts.
The whole neck pattern is.
Look at the back of the neck. Yeah.
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 The dorsal, how bright it is on the dorsal.
Right there. All broken up.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's Redhead Hidden Jean Woman?
No, that's Stranger Hidden Jean Woman.
Stranger Hidden Jean Woman. My bad. I had Redhead in the head. Stranger Hidden Jean Woman.
That one is Het Clown, 50% Het Puzzle. So waiting on the puzzle test from Charlie. What's going on, Brandon?
What's going on, brother?
Yeah, Charlie's doing some huge things, man. Huge.
Yeah, shout out to Charlie.
Huge. We work with him pretty.
Just need that monsoon test. Monsoon test.
Yeah, they getting close.
Coming. I thought it was coming like last week or something, but something must have happened or something.
Behind.
You're not live, right?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh.
What up, Keish?
Hey, what's going on, Keisha? Is it
She's going.
I'm going.
Stranger and Jungle Woman would probably be dope.
Jungle Woman. I don't think we have.
Jungle Woman.
We got.
I don't know anybody that has Jungle Woman.
Well, it's saying that Jungle Woman and Mario is the same thing.
That's what I'm hearing.
The same thing.
That's what I've heard. I don't know what kind of issues they have or whether they're gonna genetically prove it out. But yeah, they're saying that Hidden Jean Woman. I mean, not Hidden Jean Woman, but Jungle Woman and Mario is the same thing.
The problem with Jungle Wama is having that other name. The Wama almost looked like a spider too, and it's the same thing. So rebranded it and changing the name to Mario kind of puts you in a different direction, right?
True. That's true. That's that's pretty smart. If it is just a rebrand, that's actually a good idea.
Now that's something I don't know either. So Wama and Jungle Wama is the same thing?
Nope. Two different things.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong with people?
Jungle Wama and Hidden Jean Woman.
Like if somebody names on Wama, why go back and name something else?
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna wait for somebody to come out with their gene of color and see what it's gonna be named. It's gonna be totally different. It ain't gonna be the same. I'm gonna keep it 100. Well, keep it 100. It's gonna be something, man.
Big Dan, what up? Why not? Why not? I mean, you got, like you said, you got Jungle Woma, you got Woma, and then you got Hidden Jean Woma, and all three of them are completely different.
Right.
I wonder if they came from the same person. You know what I'm saying? The same person.
No way.
I got the Woma family.
Kevin McCurley.
I've only seen
I never heard that.
I've only seen a few
I've seen Fusion, and it don't look like Scrambler to me.
It don't look like Scrambler to me. No,
it don't look like Scrambler to me, but I mean, it's still an untrained eye. I haven't seen enough.
Brian,
I think Scrambler's
Heathen Hatchery got
different.
Heathen Hatchery got Scrambler. Yeah. He going hard in the
Fusion isn't that? It's more of like a grant, isn't it?
Kind of. Tony has a lot of it at Hardwire. A lot of that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've seen some of it at Chris's
Scrambler hot.
When he lived in Florida.
Yeah. It didn't give me the Scrambler vibe though. I think the biggest thing is not a problem, but the biggest thing with Scrambler, we really haven't seen like a single gene Scrambler. You know, to be like, all right, well, this is what it's doing. Really, it's always some type of combo.
Yeah. So
and it plays really well with Calico.
The stuff Ozzy has in there, and we see the Orange Dream in there, and it has the craziest pattern. I think that's the Scramblers in his stuff, and he just hasn't
where it kind of webs over, like it kind of like
yeah.
I think that's what Scrambler does too. Yeah, I think it like squeezes like the separation where the alien heads usually separate. I think it like cuts that off, and it makes it more like shingles, like how you used to draw shingles, kind of like that.
Good luck on that clutch. Good luck on that clutch.
Mojave had Clown, had Pie, Pos had Albino too. Damn, you going for the triples. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah. I got a couple of those triples growing up too. Albino.
Justin or hey, shout out
Super
if you can inbox Send out a picture on Instagram. Would love to see what that looks like.
Yeah, let's see what
That
that look
look
like for sure.
Super Jungle Woman.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Would be interesting. I have to-
Super
yeah,
Jungle Wama, because isn't it the Super Jungle Wama is like a black back, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like
Is
a
it called a
Is it?
black back or something
I
like
think it's
that?
called a puzzle back. Puzzle back?
Puzzle back. That's what it is. Puzzle
Yeah,
back.
yeah, yeah,
They call it a puzzle back.
yeah. Sunset is old, but look how many different and new combinations you're seeing with that. That's true too. Like Will said, this shit, it'll never end, man. It'll never
won't.
truly
Well, the only thing is if you get tricked. How they say, don't get tricked out your spot. Man.
True
You
too.
know,
Yeah,
and
true.
that's
True.
I mean, you sitting back, you doing everything you need to do. I think we all kind of go through it, but I think it depends on the circle you keep. And it don't even necessarily mean you got to know everybody either. You can kind of be low key, but if you just dealing with nothing but negativity and dealing with some life issues, you're gonna kind of go down that path where you're gonna end up selling stuff that you shouldn't sell, selling your collection, and then a couple years later you get back into it. You're in a different financial setting, but you're already so far set back that you're kind of starting over. So don't get tricked out your spot. That's what I would say. Don't live beyond your means, but don't get tricked out your spot.
Yeah, that's a gem
that's
right
the
there.
same thing they say about the incomplete dominant genes and the recessive. I do personally think there is no going backwards. I don't think they're going to go back to, let's leave recessives alone and go back to incomplete dominant. They're just not going to do that. But there's still a lot of room for you to work certain incomplete dominant genes in certain combos or alone, depending on if anybody's working with them at all. There's a lot of stuff up there that I see. It's the adder gene, black back, lace black. It's some stupid names, but there's a lot of cool genes out there. People aren't really dark with them.
Yeah, the dark genes. Yeah.
You just gotta grab one that you like and see what it mixes well with and what it doesn't. Don't be afraid to say it's not a one gene fits all. If certain things work well with pastel, put it with pastel. If certain things don't, then don't. It's like figure it out and just kind of go.
I'm working on anybody.
Well, we kind of came to that level where we're seeing stuff that works and doesn't work. So we passed that point. We passed the point of we went through the stage of, hey, let's stack all incomplete dominance together. You know what I'm saying? Then now we're into the recessives. Now we need to add the combos. Now we're going to triple recessive, a double recessive, triple recessive, So we're hitting these same steps, but now it's going to go with everything, all the incomplete dominant, all the recessives going with the incomplete dominance and stacking all those and doubling up on the incomplete, but now once we do these, right? So look how hard it is to hit the Pompeii.
Yeah.
How many have we seen? There ain't that many people like, I got Pompeii. We're seeing a lot of byproducts, of that. Now you can get individual plants.
At the same time, do not sleep. Right now, where the market is low and everything, when you seeing these deals
grab them
on
ingredients.
Things, jump on them. Because, like I said, like this, they just had it with the Batmans. Batmans is like, okay, it's not the greatest snake, and it's okay. Well, what happens when you replace your single gene clown female with a Batman or two females? Now you got that as a base layer of something to start with when you're at it. So just look at everything as a stepping stone, and I don't think you really can go wrong. I don't think. Oh, they sent it through. Let's see. Get this.
Oh. Damn.
Like Xanthic, for example, bro. I never thought Xanthic would ever do anything to me. And now I'd be like, oh my God. Yeah, that's nice. I dig that.
I see why they call it
the BG clown. You will?
Yeah, I can see puzzle back too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
The Inchi
I like that. The Inchi kind of, exactly. Yep.
Yeah, that's definitely cool. I like that.
That is cool.
It's like
and you can see you can see the gold, you know what I'm saying, along the dorsal still. That's dope.
Definitely. Nah, it look good. Splash pack. So
it's like it's breaking through.
Yeah, you guys heard about Bob's show he's putting in Georgia. We'll be vending.
Shout out to Bob.
Show.
I will be there.
So we'll
when did he say he was going to do it?
Oh shoot! I gotta send you the dates. I think it's September I believe it's September 20th weekend. I forgot. I let Audra signed us up for that one, as well as the reptile and plant show by Sloan Reptiles. We're doing that one in Charlotte. I think that's after Tinley, I believe. So we'll be doing both of those. So stop by, see what's up. Well, we'll only have geckos at those. We still working our business plan. No snakes at the show yet, so trying to figure it out. Yeah,
I'm not that far away. I'll be there.
So, do you think we might come to a point where a lot of these breeders are going to start doing their own shows? I mean, Sloan Reptiles, they had theirs before COVID, but
I don't really think it's a want out there really for people to really do it. Because if you think about it, even with Bob, there's not going to be a whole bunch of vending, from Bob. And from my perspective, even as a consumer, I don't see the real financial gain for Bob really to throw a show. I can literally, and maybe it's just my perspective, but I can see how it's just excitement for him to want to do that. Because he's making, I mean, not to be in pocket watching, but he's making money hand over fist doing his own thing. So to kind of go under that headache of, promoting and being a promoter for an actual show in your own backyard, I mean, if anything, that's kind of setting a precedent that you want to do it right, especially you live in that state. So, I don't know. That's my opinion.
I agree. I think
September 14th. Yeah. Oh, definitely. Definitely.
I think that's a real good look because KG show, same thing with him. Like it's just, I think if there's a need for it, you know what I'm saying? Like to fill a niche or to have if you got a big, huge gap between shows in a specific area, I think it's perfect because people, especially pet buyers, they want to go grab it, feel it, hold on to it. You know what I'm saying? Pause.
KG did it. Troy did it this year
actually
too.
had it. Troy did one this year too. Yeah. So like
that's the same one that they're doing. Sloan Reptiles and Troy.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
yeah. And
I'll put it out there clear, guys, though. You know what they're doing? Both Troy as well as Sloan Reptiles as well as Bob, all of them are putting those shows on not to necessarily make money. There's to be made, but they are really kind of giving people the FU.
Look, for sure.
This is how the show is supposed to be. That's kind of how they're trying to do it. Period. That's how they're trying to do it. So,
I see that.
Yeah.
You said you put too much regulation in too much regulation going on.
Yeah. So I think they can definitely be successful doing it, and with them doing that, I think they'll kind of raise the bar on the existing show. That's what I'm hoping. They'll raise the bar on the existing shows because everybody compares shows. They're like, oh, such and such had a show in this area, and it was this amount of sales, it was this amount of people. We've been at shows where beautiful setup, crazy layout. I mean, amazing, and customers couldn't find how to get in because there was no signage outside, nothing. Like, how do you make that mistake? It's all kinds of stuff that you end up running into. What's going on, BALLZ?
There he is.
There he is. He heard his name from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a way to, like you say, set the bar a little bit higher and be able to be like, yo, this is how it's supposed to be done. Like, you could either get it like this or else all your people gonna come over here eventually. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
absolutely. Absolutely.
I agree with that.
Absolutely. So we're definitely gonna be out there supporting. The closest show to me is 2 hours away.
That's rough.
See one more local compared to the breeders actually local. Yeah, like 1 or 2 of those a year. A spring show and a winter show type thing. You know what I'm saying? Just to have
a show on the
pet breeders and at least just a place for people to come hang out and kick it at the bare minimum.
Right. But it's got to be feasible. It's got to be doable for the smallest breeder to the largest breeder, and for the full-time breeders who they then they kind of work it into their own operational budget where you sometimes they lose. But at the same time, like the smaller breeders, they're not going to be able to really take that hit every single time, unless because that's the biggest thing. To have the conversation to be had, and hopefully these newer shows lead the existing shows to have these conversations. Because there are certain like older shows that's been around forever, and every vendor, every breeder that we conversate with, they always say, "Yep, they're stuck in their ways. They'll never change. It just is what it is." And we see that. But at the same time, whether the show is dead or the show is packed, the same vendors are still there vending. Whether it's good promotion, whether it's bad promotion, I mean, they take everything in stride. They still gonna get paid though. You see what I'm saying? The promoter is still gonna get paid.
They still getting their bread. That's true.
We've vended a ton of shows, and we have yet to vend a show and a promoter come up and say, "Hey, we didn't do a good enough job. Here's your money back."
Yeah, true. Yeah, 100%.
A single show. So
100%, man. Yep.
Hopefully you met somebody.
We keep on spending. They're gonna keep, and what they're gonna tell you? Oh, we're gonna do better next time.
Next time,
we got you. I mean, after the 20th next time, we just keep cashing in.
We gotta, exactly. You just have money. Yeah, you just putting the money in your pocket at that point. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So,
I think it's
some adjustments get made.
Yeah, I think it's a phase shift coming too anyway, just because of the visibility, like you say, the transparency and everything that's going on. Now everybody live streaming from the shows. Everybody could actually see what's going on in these shows, even if they ain't nowhere near that side of the country. And it can either turn them on to going that way, or it could turn them off. You know what I'm saying? Whether they know it or not, they losing potential customers or gaining potential customers without even trying.
It's free promotion. Free promotions without even paying for it.
Yep. 100%. 100%.
Damn.
Ouch.
And they come back.
I gotta travel and then the drive back. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Hey, that's that commitment. We've done that too, just to go, attend the show, just to go show support. Yeah, it sucks when they're not all in, your immediate area. Definitely.
Yeah. Audra in the building.
Audra in the building. What up? And that's why I think the Tinleys, the Daytonas, the bigger shows, not only is it a good chance for breeders to mingle, and because at Tinley, bigger shows like that, I feel like the majority of the sales at those bigger shows are like breeder to breeder type sales, because it's more higher end stuff.
The bigger, and we actually did a video on that. Yeah, I agree with you on that. I think because a lot of people they're not sure what to even bring to a show. Low end, high end. I'd say this, don't even really think about it. Whatever projects you're working, what is expendable for you to sell versus what your holdbacks. Just kind of bring what you have, because like I said, every customer is not your customer. It just kind of is what it is. If there's a customer working the Kiki project, the G-Stripe clown, and all I'm doing is clowns and pies and clown pies, then that's obviously not going to be my
lane.
You can still, have conversation, but it's just not your lane. So I think 100%. People worry about that stuff a little too much. You can't change your availability, at a show. Whatever you got that's out the egg and ready to go is what you got. So, you kind of take it out there. Now, where you fall in that lane, I think there needs to be more thought now more than ever. And that's because of how fast things are going. We were just talking about Grey Rider reptiles and RDI and testing. They've allowed like the smaller keepers and breeders to be like extremely competitive and to fast forward their collections like really, really fast. So things
literally saving years.
It's over with. You can do some damage with one rack. One rack of breeders, you could do some damage now. Before you had, to really have like 3-4 racks. You got to keep every possible head and work those things out. And they're really, really, and think about it, every month or every couple months, that list is getting longer and longer on the genes to test for.
That they got.
And over time, the prices are going to continue to drop and drop on the testing, which is going to make things even more attainable. And I mean, that's the route it's going. I think everybody can see that, you know.
And it's crazy because it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people who probably scared of that shit. And me, I'm literally getting goosebumps right now, thinking about the potential for everybody who coming in the game right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even worrying about my pockets. Imagine people who getting it, Jesus, Banner, Christopher, Neurofy. Imagine these people who jumping in right now and got all these opportunities. It's crazy how fast, how you can fast track yourself and put you in front of the game. Crazy. And I'm pumped for it.
Staying in your lane, right? Okay, so now are you going to diversify your portfolio or kind of stay with one project and with that one project? Are you going to go a couple different projects?
I think it depends on your budget, on what you can do. Because whether things are affordable or whatever I think cheap is relative to the person. So, you know, whatever you can see, you know what I'm saying, to put into it, I think that depends on that person, because I'm still a firm believer if you jump into a project fresh, you know, and I think a mail is always going to be key if you structure it properly. A mail is always going to be key. So price is not, it has to be relative. You want to go hit your home run and then layer everything properly for a project, not just picking up a random snake. Because you'll run into a lot of issues where you think you're ahead and you end up being behind. You get Gene News, Killer Gene ABC, and it's amazing. And you got Superform and this, that, and the third, and it's a $10,000 snake, and you got it. And you know, for a purpose of that gene, if you're breeding that gene to now a clown, a pod, you're behind already, because you already should have, and that's where they're all ahead of us all at. You open up the tub. I know you've been there, Darren. You go over to Canova, you pull open that tub, and they got this 8 gene clown and this 10 gene pod. I'm exaggerating, but that's what I see. And it's not hating. That's what all those big guys got. They're constantly stepping up, especially those females, 11 and up. It takes the longest to grow out and be ready is your females. And they cost the most is your females in those combos. So as long as they keep stepping those up, in theory, you're really never going to catch them. But we're not trying to. We're just trying to level our game up, because this lane's for everybody. This lane's for everybody. But you still got to use that philosophy. So a lot of times.
But like me said, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm adding a bunch of genes. I have no plans for them. I'm just collecting them. I'm gonna do something with them, and it's gonna be different because nobody else is working with them genes.
Exactly.
Yep.
Like Elias said, Project Dark Mode, and then putting it all in the ultra males. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's those plans. Like
game plan right there. Yes.
That's the plans.
What I was listening to a podcast
into a yellow belly complex. Belly complex, and
I was listening to a podcast the other day, and I forgot who it was, but one of the things that we don't do here, you know, you might have a few people going for dinker projects, but a lot of times in America, we follow just kind of the trends, you know what I'm saying? Instead of stepping out and going for these projects that nobody's really working with. Now, are any of you guys into that?
Not really, man. Not really, because I'm in that same boat like you just mentioned. Like I kind of once I see something that either catches my eye or is like I can tell it's like on an upswing, I'll kind of like gravitate in that direction versus trying to kind of, okay, here's something that look a little weird, let me, you know, see where that goes, kind of thing. Mostly because I don't got the space for it or the time, pretty much. Otherwise, I love to just work dinkers all day, bro. All day.
That's cool too.
It'd be fun.
Yeah, it depends. It's funny you said that though.
And I got the space and the time to do it. That's why I can go that route.
We say that same thing, because you got to have that infrastructure to be able to work those projects. Without that, it's going to fall short, you know. But at the same time, I do understand for the people that have been around for a long time that kind of look, oh, here's another new gene, you know, it's something else. I get that too. in the sense of, okay, you see a lot of people, hey, I got this new gene, hey, it's 20 grand. That's not the lane we want to do. You know, we kind of got a couple little untapped things, a few of them that's already kind of established and not our gene, but we're working Tyler. Shout out to Tyler. We were able to kind of snag up by accident at Tinley one of his juvenile females that he had that was just really, really off. He had basically siblings next to each other. Actually, y'all was at that Tinley, and it was a yellow belly double head clown pie. He had sisters right next. They looked completely different, and we call it the God snake that we have. And he laid that clutch, and it's a gene. You know, he called it the toxic gene, and we ended up hatching out a visual clown. That looks crazy.
That clown is
crazy.
The yellow belly, that you got.
Yeah, so we're gonna be working at
tough.
It's crazy. And then getting in, and you talk about dinkers. I bought a dinker trying to buy one of those. Oh, we needed a pod female and to have certain genes in it. It was fire pod. I was like, all right, cool, that's a go. And then it was a dinker fire pod. I'm like, okay, it's still cool. I ended up buying it, try to get as much information. The breeder was getting out, and it's finally kind of coming full circle. But this is the bad part about it. The bad part about it is, like you said, thankfully enough, the way we set it up from the ground, is we got racks now that's unplugged. That's not really plugged up. So we have the space. Do you want to really, really put forth the effort and time? And we are for that gene. Because now we have, the first year she bred, we produced, we found out, kicking the balls, she's not a pie, she's het pie. So first year we bred her to our Enchi Ultramel pod, and we got her to replicate herself twice. So we got 2 girls from last year. Held those back. So I'm like, okay, cool. This year we bred her to a combo, a DG male, and killed it on that clutch. I mean, and it has spot nose in it. So now we got to see how that gene interacted with spot nose at play. And, you know, it really, really set it off. So the crazy bad part about doing all this good stuff is you have, as a breeder that's trying to kind of work that gene, you got to hold all that stuff back. All of it. You got to hold it back. So you got to make sure you got tub space. You know, you got to make sure you don't want to really leverage where you're trying to sell or have to sell these, because what if that was the piece you needed?
Exactly.
You know, and everything you do, it's about odds. So, I mean, do you want to be stuck with 1 male and 10 females in that project because you sold a male that you wasn't supposed to sell? Man, it's just endless. You know, you need to really hold on to everything.
Yeah, that's why it's good to have to have people that you trust and that you can, you know what, work a project with together.
True.
Your own.
Absolutely.
So
that's true too. Yeah, hell yeah. That's
why you
got these genes. Let me throw this over to you.
Me right here for. So
hell yeah, bro.
Boys in the ice cream shop arguing over Tiger and
Rocky Road.
For real.
It's always gonna be it's always gonna be some kind of division too, you know.
Oh yeah. But you know what? You can't take it personal. You got to know that you like what you like because you like it. And you know, you could be educated, you could be informed on something, maybe something you didn't know about it, but I mean, you shouldn't have your feelings over it. It's just like Limey said, at the end of the day, it's just snakes. You know, it's like taking it in stride. Yeah, that's another way of working.
Yeah, window is nice. Window is nice.
So, and that's why I say, so it's levels to it. So that one gene, that's the dinker gene, we're working that where we're kind of going to hold back pretty much every doggone thing.
Everything.
But then we have now that toxic gene that's not our gene, but we're still newer in it. It's only maybe one other person, which is Tyler, who has it. But then we have tragic, which is a newer gene. I think Exotics, Chris, he works it. I think it's Celtic, they work it. So it's several people working that. Then you got Neon. I think it's only 3 people working that. So there's genes that's established, but are still very, very young, where you still got to put it into certain combos where we want to see where the legs are going to be in it. So it's levels to new genes.
For sure. Yeah, and I wish I was there right now. I wish I was there now, because
Oh yeah,
getting
you in
into the
paint too. We in paint too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
getting into it. I got four females and 2 males.
Yeah. Oh, you
Yeah, 'cause
further along than me.
paint
Then
was
I
a grip
got
at first when
one
it
male,
first came out.
one male,
Codons and
3
stuff
females.
mixed all in there. Yeah.
Yep. 1 male, 3 females.
And
That's
it
what
was
we got.
crazy because when I first started paying attention to snakes, before I even found out about Morph Market, my wife saw on Dynasty Reptiles or somebody page, they had it listed as like a super sentinel, and it was a visual paint.
That's
and it was like $200, and I was just like, nah, I'm cool. I don't. It's not good enough for me. And
Right.
look at it now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, if I would have jumped on them, who would have known where I'd be at right now? Like Limey just said, now you got 20 females ready to rock, and paint and hypo are on the up and up like crazy right now.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
crazy.
Paint, hypo, paint, and puzzle. Puzzle is still like killing it.
Puzzle was in
100%.
2012, came out in 2012, 13 or something like that.
And it's just now hot 10 years later. Like it's just now popping.
But think about it. That's the same for Strangers. Strangers been out since just as long, 2012. So
but
it takes
you gotta watch
10
the
years
trends.
for
Guess what else is going to happen? The same exact way. You got to watch the trends. With Sunset, I know we're not in Sunset, but same thing happened with Sunset. Sunset was out for a while, kind of backed off, and then hit again. You know, but same thing was going to happen. That happened with Sunset is going to happen with Monsoon. Same thing.
Yep.
Same thing.
Sunset was that gene. Everybody said it was brown. It's brown. And when it gets older, it's brown. It's brown. I felt the same way. I felt the same way. But if you add it into a little bit of combos,
gotta get the right
you can change that brown a little bit. We were thinking just the base more.
Hey, we on that too. Tri-Stripe. We're working that too.
Tri-Stripe gonna be next. Yep. Tri-Stripe definitely gonna be next.
Right.
Yep.
Now I do have a question with Tri-Stripe.
I need to get some of that one. I gotta one day some Tri-Stripe.
Is Tri-Stripe and D-Stripe the same thing?
Oh, or don't forget me, man. You touched the pink this year.
Who? What'd you say?
Matt, he said he got 5 touches. I was supposed to be
Oh yeah, Big Mac
doing some trades for some of my people.
Wow. From paint. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, 5 touches.
I think D-Stripe and Tri-Stripe are the same thing. I think it's just overseas. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I think it's just the UK name.
I need to think of something that's like D-Stripe, G-Stripe, Tri-Stripe.
Tri-Stripe, yeah. It's too much.
Yeah.
But I do like G-Stripe or Tri-Stripe. I've seen quite a few combos where I was like, okay. Like just something simple like an OD try is crazy.
I asked, actually, Darren asked me, how y'all feel about the Kiki project? Do you feel that the Kiki project can bring back a little strength and interest into G-Stripe? Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
trying to work the Kiki
right
project.
Now,
yeah.
Okay.
I'm working that now. Trying to get
heavy.
Blackhead, Phantom, Cinnamon, Kiki's. And then eventually I'm gonna get it all in the hypo too. So
I'm already there. I'm trying to work that triple right now. Yep. I'm trying to work that triple.
See, somebody already made the Xanthe Kiki. Man,
really?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you kind of know. I know people ain't gonna like DG like that, but anything that's gonna do a color change. I mean, you just kind of changing the whole color palette. So if you like the base, you change the color palette, you're gonna like that too. The same thing happened with the DG Tri-Stripes. I like them. Now, where are you gonna go from here? I'm not sure.
I'll tell you, have you even seen the pastel Tri-Stripe?
Yes.
I was saying,
actually, the pastel, I was like, wow, it was bright. It almost looked like it was DG to me. It was bright. Just the pastel.
I love it. Finn Rock.
I like the
Tri-Stripe. It's a must to me. Well, not must, but it's definitely a plus.
It's definitely like pastel and puzzle, man. Pastel and DG. Like it's just one of them things where it's like, yep, this is made for each other type thing. And lace go with everything. Facts.
I know it's interesting to see some of the het puzzle stuff because I know it's recessive, but a lot of the het puzzle stuff, I got a lot of het puzzle girls, and
you can tell, right?
if they were out and you just looking at a tub, that's.
I think I can tell.
Oh wait, hold up. We have a breakthrough right now. We have a breakthrough. Will is believing in head influence. Let's give
No. Now this is the thing. I disagree. So I disagree. And this is why I'm not in control. I'm not in charge of who categorizes these genes. In no way, shape, or form am I in control. So if somebody says this is a codon or this is a recessive, who am I? I'm just telling you, looking at that snake, I'm saying if you're telling me this is het, I can see it. Now, what you were saying, like as far as het pod markers and man, kiss my behind. I'm like, no cracks. I'm like, whatever. I'm like,
you can tell with pies, like certain like pies, for the most part, unless it's
like KG now.
Unless it's orange green, then you like, hold up, this might have OD in it. Other than that,
sound like KG.
Now, okay, so when you do,
that's like how they on that monsoon kick right now, where they're like, oh yeah, the small list. Man, I'm just happy I started with visuals because I don't know what they talking about.
When people say head clown, that's what I'm like. All right, you missed me with that. Don't tell me you can tell head clown. Go away.
Yeah,
there's
I was listening. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, but in my head, like, man.
That's why I'm like, I'm happy to test this out. I'm just like, I'm always gonna make sure, but at least start with the visual stuff on the monsoon stuff because I'm like, yeah, nah. They telling me I'm trying to look for it. Literally, I got like 10 freaking het monsoons. I got juveniles and everything. I'm like, yeah, nah. I don't
yeah, Austin the one, man. Austin
swear
by
Austin swear
by it. He got it down.
Austin
he got it down.
Yo, but some is obvious though. Some you be like, oh shit, but
I could see it when it's like if it's a stranger het monsoon, then I'd be like, all right, that one look a little off. You know what I'm saying? Like that one probably is gonna be monsoon or het monsoon.
Right. Now I have seen that we did a live actually with Amos, and that looked crazy. So I'm hoping a lot of that stuff pans out for us. But I don't know, that project, we're so deep in that project, it's kind of hard to take certain chances so early on right now, maybe in another year or two. But at that time, the testing will be out. Because we're working, we got Visual Stranger Puzzle Male, and we're trying to work that into the puzzle clowns as well. So it's like some the females we got ready to go, we kind of at least got a bank on the odds of what we got going already instead of the potential chance.
Yep, exactly. So, yeah. Hell yeah. Counting chickens before they hatch type shit, man.
Yeah.
I try to definitely avoid that.
It's exciting, but it's got to be a smart business move too. Now, don't get me wrong. If I had more females in those same specific laid out genes that I have, then it's easier to kind of take chances.
Yeah, for sure. Take some risks. Yep.
Look on Morph Market. All right, go see if you can find a stranger puzzle. They ain't there, but they'll be there next year. And if you messing around this year, you see what I'm saying? So it's like it makes it hard to do certain things.
That's facts, bro. Gems all day. Gems.
Yeah.
Het pod and het DG. My het DG stuff looks a little darker, believe it or not.
Yeah.
My het hypo stuff is the one that I think is a little brighter.
Yeah,
it's brighter. You see the blushing in the head.
Yeah, hypo just seem like they hypo in a sense.
Yeah, they just
you just have a feel like this one's gonna prove out. This is gonna prove out.
Yeah.
But yeah, exactly. It's not absolutely true because KG will tell you monsoon is a codon all day. KG will swear.
Oh, yeah, he feel that. I'm like, nope.
All day.
I'm like, nope.
Like if you could see, because he wanted it paint too, same thing. Like if you could see it in the het form, that's paint. Not a het, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I could understand it. I could definitely understand it.
Yeah, Will,
I can't wait for
that project is disappointing for him so far. I like it.
I feel like it's gonna be nice, man, just because of what Stranger does.
The Stranger puzzle. You thought it was disappointing? Is it more because of the puzzle overpowering the Stranger?
That's probably
is that the disappointing part?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Which I think puzzle is going to overpower a lot.
I said it a while ago. Puzzle gonna be that thing, like how everybody, as soon as something come out, they want to put it in clown right away. Everybody it's gonna switch to puzzle. Everybody got to put it in.
I think it's already kind of switching there.
Yep, I agree completely.
It's already switching there.
Yep.
And I've been saying every time I say puzzle's a new clown, people be like, "Bro, you sound crazy." And clown will never be replaced. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, clown will never go anywhere. I'm just saying the excitement to add a new gene is going towards the puzzle route. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me see what that does in puzzle. Let me see what that does in puzzle. That's where it's going.
What's that guy from Africa? What's his name? The dude from Africa?
Which one?
One from Africa. No, he's from the UK. The one you just had on the show, Keith.
From South Africa.
He just had him on.
South Africa.
TJ, Red House from Century.
TJ. Man, you see some of his puzzle stuff. I'm like, wow, he's killing the game in puzzle.
Kid, I saw he's young. He got some.
He's so young too. That's so young.
He got some shit. And then we talk about Stephen breeding when he's like 12. So it's crazy to hear him talk about like.
Oh wow,
puzzle is. Yeah, that's crazy.
That shit.
Is that the Pastel DG try? Yeah,
that's Pastel DG.
Try. Sheesh.
That's right.
He said that was at 2021 Tinley too. That's crazy.
Damn.
That's crazy.
A lot of people working their projects, bro. A lot of people are working their projects.
Miguel, stop.
Boat is the future.
Miguel, stop.
Hell nah.
Miguel, stop it.
Bolt is the future. No, Bolt is Spider.
Bolt is Spider, bro. Stop it.
I give it to him. Everything, Elias, everything goes to Pied first and then Clown. It's Pied first. Pied was king first.
That's nice.
I give it to him on him trying to promote his stuff. But the Bambino, I think it's gonna do something. I give him, but Bolt so and the what he called the Inchy? What was the new name for the Inchy?
No, I wanted to say
Terminator.
Terminator,
Terminator, right? Yeah, Terminator. Mm-hmm. No. But Bambino,
I do like that Bambino.
That gene is going to do something. It's going to take a little bit of time because it's the person who owns it. But yes.
Yeah, that's who I saw. That I just saw a single gene OD tri-stripe that Zach Schrader made, and that thing was crazy.
Oh yeah,
that just single gene tri-stripe.
Just OD tri-stripe. I was like,
OD.
What?
Okay.
Carnage boat.
It was nuts.
They just said, "Why make a puzzle if you can't see the puzzle pattern?"
Yeah, Don.
I could agree with that. Or at least
look, DG puzzle.
At least see them fighting for dominance. Like at least show me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? When I said, yeah. Jason probably said the same thing because everything going to puzzle and people get butthurt about that. Like protective over.
It is.
Well, man, I'm not down and clown, bro. I'm just saying, like, it's the new thing.
You got to think also, it's an avenue that's untapped, so the average person can get into it and still do some damage and not have to compete with these bigger breeders. Where we got clown, y'all lost. I don't care what you say. You lost. You can make some combos.
Behind.
They cool.
You are behind.
Yeah,
I agree. And I like Cryptic too. I definitely like Cryptic. Boat, man. That's so wild to me, man. Dude tried literally real hard to pass that off like it's something else, bro. We always like, bro,
new gene.
We are not falling for that, bro.
But
what are you talking about?
Hey, when he said that, was anybody following him until he said that? And then everybody was talking about it.
That's true.
Right.
That's true.
Right.
So he made a staple in the name, but it's attached to both.
That's true.
Yeah, but you know what? I'll say this to be devil's advocate about that. You got all these other genes that you're working, and it's legitimate genes. When you come, in my opinion, to the table with any type of BS, it kind of, it's almost like defamation of your own character.
Yes.
It's just like,
it is.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why do that? Now it's like, I wanted to get into that, but I don't know if you're dependable now. And that's just
If he would have just kind of ran with Bambino and just kept with that and just showing that off and showing the different combos, I think he might be all right.
Yep.
Right.
100%.
But I mean, at the same time, it's like if you trick somebody once, would you do it again? And I'm not saying that he is, but now he at least puts it on the table where you thinking like, all right, now maybe I should wait.
Maybe I should wait and see.
Yeah.
See if
Yeah.
somebody
maybe
else
I
I
need
could
to
grab
wait
that
and
from.
I heard people
Yeah.
say some weird shit, and you just be like, all right, if there's anything else you say in life.
Look, we can't say that because we come from the same place. We both come from North New Jersey, so we like, yeah, we could tell a bullshitter.
Oh,
100%.
facts. Like, okay.
Immediately.
And that was something over there that you had to really actually watch out for because scammers were scamming.
Oh, bro, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Same. I grew up in
Don't
Cleveland.
buy it
too.
off the
Yeah,
street.
you gotta
Bro.
have that street smart, so you're not gonna survive.
Yeah, you gotta be street
Oh
smart
my
or you ain't
God.
gonna make it.
Yeah.
Fact.
At
Garbage
all.
boat.
Man, you can't
The
walk down the
fuck?
street. You can't walk down the fucking street. Yeah, that's a
Look at
fact.
Limey. He said Buddy was about to send me a couple puzzles. I told him, nah, I'm good. Yo. Nah, I'm all right. I'm all right. And like that's what you say though. Like it takes away from your integrity, bro. Like you put in all this work developing this legit reputation, and then one dumb mistake throw that shit all out the window. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. It's crazy.
I think so with Banner, I think
Cryptic too.
one or two things with that. I think both of them are great. Cryptic is cool, even though I know Darren gonna go off on his tangent because I don't have any
Yeah, I was
cryptic.
waiting for you to talk. Waiting for you to talk. 'Cause I was about to wait.
He always gets on me, but I think cryptic is cool if you want to get, how do you say, something that's compatible with clown and not necessarily just be in clown. I think it gives you, it allows you to diversify your collection a little bit while still staying on target. Where puzzle, obviously they both do different things, but puzzle is just something completely detached from clown altogether. Where it's not necessarily new, but I mean, come on, what's the Pompeii of five gene combo clown?
Five gene combo.
5G.
So you got a 5 gene combo clown that, you know, price will drop, you know, over the next year and 2 years, where you start making 5 gene, even if you're even going in that direction, but a 5 gene combo puzzle, oh man.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be crazy. So it's just
100%.
different lanes.
It's gonna
I
be
think
crazy. It's
both
gonna be hard to hit too.
And it's gonna be
Clown
hard.
and Pie
Like,
are in that same. Clown and Pie are in that
compatible.
same kind of rabbit hole where it's throttled. You know what I'm saying? Because everything, so much stuff has been done with them. You know, and we're into both of them, but so much stuff has been done with them where if you see some similar combos, combo numbers and things like that with the puzzles or with, you know, it's funny to say it, but even the hypos, because I feel like hypo was dismissed years ago, but it actually, man, hypopods, I mean, it's been a hit for us.
Yes.
You know, so it's just like some of those combos back. I think, you know, and working it with some of the newer stuff that's out is going to be the way to go.
Yeah, I did cryptic. If you, like you say, if you don't mind the clown byproduct, cryptic krypton, that whole lane, because to me, I see it as making two completely different, almost snakes. Like if I make a lesser clown and a lesser krypton, to me, I might as well say that's two different lanes. I could, you know, split off and branch from there, even though they, you know, always going to weave back into each other. But it's still cool to be able to, like you say, okay, we got the Batman. Now let's see what the Batman Krypton version look like. Oh, you got a Pompeii. Right. Let's try to make a Pompeii Krypton. Oh, we got Kiki's. All right, let's take the G stripe and put it with Krypton and see how that does. You know what I mean? That type of thing. So yeah. It's sweet.
You got a freaking model to go after.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. And I think
that's gonna be
a lot of the clown combos are hitting the kind of snag. I know Leopard has been getting a bad rap lately, but a lot of them Leopard
imagination.
Yeah. So
I agree. Everything goes to pastel first.
Pastel and Mojave.
Pastel Mojave red.
Mojave.
People were using Mojave to figure out their new jeans, if they got something new or not. If it made it look good in Mojave, that was it. All right, I got a new jean.
Right.
Push them alien heads apart or something, or push everything. Okay. All right, here go Mojave, whatever. Yeah, facts.
Yep.
Facts.
And you know
So
what? I kind of wonder if people have kind of monsoon in their Mojaves and don't even know it.
don't even
It's
know it. I
got to,
bet.
right?
And special
Somebody
too.
has
And special
to.
too.
Mhm.
That,
I
yeah.
bet.
Yep.
And they gonna mess around.
All
and
right,
find out
guys,
one
you're
day.
accurate. That's exactly what we were saying about the Bambino
Yeah,
in both. Yeah,
Mhm.
fraud is not regular brand. It's
Yeah.
it's the
At
opposite.
all.
You literally shooting all your hard work. You might as well throw it in the toilet. From
Now
one
that
company.
kind of brings up a question too. At what point do you say, I'm not even gonna work it? Just because, let's say, for instance, there was a gene. I was gonna say Gene X, but there is a Gene X. But there's a gene, that's like horrible. I mean, it brings, Actually, let's talk about it in this
Desert.
sense.
What about like
Big
desert
carbon,
gene? Oh,
where you have the females
Yeah.
or desert.
Desert, yeah.
Well, use desert. So you got desert where you don't have the fertile females and can't reproduce. So at what point do you end up producing a gene that's similar, if not the same, as desert? And you say this is too similar to even consider working it, and just kind of put it away.
And put it to a side. Yeah, shit.
Or is there another one you would because I would think you would now breed it few years, get a female, see if she produces for you, and then work it at that point. But if she doesn't produce, do you just say, hey, this is a desert, this is ocean or whatever, and just keep on kicking? Because that's essentially the same thing with the spider boat thing. Like, why do
twice?
Yeah.
Maybe twice. I'll try twice, I say, because one time could be a fluke.
Right.
If it happens again, then I'm kind of like, all right, I know what this is, or I know where we're going.
Nobody want to mess with this. It's like, all right, bad taboo.
Same thing with like scaleless, for example, like super scaleless, like the palette, the color palette, the intensity, the way everything changes, how good they look is insane.
Absolutely.
But the extra work you got to put into it to keep the sheds and everything, the fact that no one has seen a female on eggs, it turned me off right away. I was like, yeah.
So then there's got to be a point where it reaches where I guess you would, in ball pythons, you would call it like a novelty, almost like
there you go.
paying for paradox. I mean, if you have a regular snake with a crazy amount of paradoxing, I mean, they were selling for thousands of dollars just because of the paradoxing. Yep. So at some point, it's got to be a novelty. You want it just because you want it, not because you want it. Yourself,
Isn't there a gene called paradox?
Is it? I don't think so. I think
I see it on Morph Market, but I think it's just listing.
I think that's
paradox
just
animals.
Labeling paradox of the snake. I hope they don't do that.
No, please.
Oh my God, please.
Please don't. That's gonna make.
I'm sure somebody would try. Like,
if paradox was genetically reproducible, I think. I don't know. I kind of feel like it'd be a double-edged sword because, like,
the value will come down.
Yeah, but and then you never know what you're gonna get. Even you could have one scale be a paradox, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm thankful that it is what it is, and it's one of them things like twins or whatever, chimeras, where you see it and you like, oh my goodness, like that's like you say, like a kind of like a fad type of thing, or
it's funny. Brian just chimed in. He said the same thing. So I don't know the guy. I watch a ton of videos, but this is the stuff that if you do have stuff that's shady and fast, people gonna start digging when you start coming out with stuff like that.
Whitewash. Exactly. That's Will saying that he thinks whitewash is the gene that people say make paradox.
Oh, really? Okay.
Whitewash?
I've seen that up there. I've seen that up there.
Yeah, I think Will Banks did that.
Well, that's kind of like I mean, I don't know. Some of your pies. Have you ever had your pies really actually have that Dalmatian spots?
Every pie I produce from one female does. Yep.
And she
every single female. Random.
I got one female
Dalmatian spots.
I haven't bred her yet, but it seemed like she started off with one spot and those spots grew even more. She got more
than she did. Yeah, she got more than she did. Yep.
They just grew in the black spots.
Yeah, little black spots just pop up.
It just added more.
It just grew as she grew. It's just the same location, just got real big now. So start off as like a dot.
Mine will pop up in different areas.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
And you'll see different scales grow. It'd be one scale, and it'd be two scales, and it'd be 6 scales.
Yep,
all in one
exactly.
little patch.
She started
Yeah.
off with one, and then we ended up with a bunch of them everywhere on the white part. So
Only
it's
on the
just
white part too. Yep.
one of
What
those things
about
that just happens.
I think what wasn't it the metal flake? Have you heard of that? I think let me see if I can
Metal
find
flake.
it. I thought it was doing the
No.
same.
That
similar
sound
thing.
dope. That's a dope
It do
ass
sound
name.
dope.
Whoever chose that.
Like,
I think
Yo. I think gene names should have to go through a vetting process
Oh,
before they
yes.
are accepted.
see, that's some
Awesome.
whitewashes, genomic. Jason
Will
said
Banks
Ballroom,
did. Oh, Atomic.
Python South is the main person. I think the only person working with it. I don't know if it's a nickname of his project, but he has. Let me show it off. Hold on 1 second.
Ballroom Python.
Yeah.
Metal flake. Hypo.
Yeah, I thought I saw Metal Flake yesterday. I was looking at hypopies, so I did see Metal
Damn.
Flake somewhere. Yeah.
That's a dope name.
And it tends to do this
Yep.
kind of
Okay.
flex.
That's almost like the Dalmatian spots.
That's
Right.
They show up
cool.
just like that.
Right.
That's
It's interesting because he's got a bunch of them
Metal Flakes.
that's all in that kind of program that's doing the same thing. So
Really
that's kind
They
of
do look like
Reading that in.
metal
Yeah, it look
flake.
like Metal Flakes.
Like if
That's
you're throwing
tough.
it on a paint job or something. Yeah.
right. So it's interesting. And they all in that
Huh.
hypo
You got
class.
it listed as a real gene. So
He has it listed as a recessive, which is
I
interesting.
wonder. That is interesting. I would assume it would be a codon. Well, or incomplete. Maybe it don't.
Does
got
he
a
have it
sequence
without pi?
Not listed.
I don't
Let me
think
see.
it is.
I'll click on it again. Let me see.
He had to present that to Morph Market to even have it as a gene. So there has to be a single gene out there.
Wait,
Maybe it's
yeah.
been sold.
Well, there's the gene without hypo.
Oh, without the hypo. Okay.
Yes,
With
that.
Mojave. Damn, Mojave make it super yellow.
Yeah.
That's wild. Mojave,
like with the hypo.
Mojave usually make it a crazier color
Yeah, you got it here again without the hypo.
without the
You
hypo.
can see it's definitely something.
Yeah, that's something. It remind me of
It needs-
Yellow
this
Belly
looks better.
kind of.
Oh, I like
It
that.
does. It does.
I like that.
Kind of remind me of Yellow Belly. How
Yeah.
it's like pixely and
It's like
jagged
it's coming
and
out
everything.
out the snake the way it's.
Right.
That is
I
kind of
like the hypo though too.
Yeah, I definitely like hypo.
I want to see it in clown. What's it gonna look like in clown?
The hypo make it glow.
That's nice too.
That's the real like
Mm-hmm.
That one though, Mojave looked super yellow, which was crazy.
Yeah, you got quite a bit. And there go one. That's what I would consider a paradox.
Yeah.
They don't have it listed.
yeah.
Black patch female.
White,
Mhm.
yeah, I would say she's
Black
paradox.
patch.
Yeah,
I would say
alright,
that's smart.
Black patch. Black patch. That,
Damn, he's shipping everywhere too.
Yeah.
yep.
I guess he probably has his own CITES.
Philippines
Yeah, he
too.
probably got CITES. Yeah.
Saudi Arabia.
That's kind
Word,
of
David.
wild.
I mean, and that's why I wish I did have the room, the infrastructure, the time to work, because it's fun, bro. I'm excited, and it ain't even my project. You know what I'm saying?
Stop sharing the screen too soon. Hold on, let me show you guys this last one. This one looks like the best one to me. That's crazy.
Oh,
That's
wow.
cool.
Can you zoom in on the head pause?
Yeah,
that's
that is the best one.
just a regular pie too.
Oh,
Yeah, that's just pie.
Mm,
It is kind of yellow though.
yeah.
Couple of the scales.
yeah, in there. That's kind of cool though.
That is cool. It's very jagged and weird. Like it's no uniformity to it. Like it's just kind of
Right.
random. I dig that. That's pretty cool.
Now, I mean, it's interesting, but again, I think I'm sure he has quite a bit of that. You know, that's probably how you get involved and work that genes. I mean, that's I like it. I like it. Got a little bit too many jeans already to be working another recessive.
I know. Same, bro. Same.
Yeah.
And I'm
How many
I'm
recessive projects do you guys have?
How many what?
Recessive projects do you guys have?
Oh,
I gotta go down there and go into the
I have to
facility.
go downstairs and look because I got a lot.
at least 8.
I'll be better off
I'll
telling
say,
you what I
I'll
don't
say at least 10. Yo,
I say at least 8.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll be better off telling you what
at the
we
very
have.
least 8.
Okay, name off the ones you don't have.
Cryptic,
The expensive ones.
Monarch,
Yeah,
Cryptic, Monarch, Sunset,
Monsoon, Sunset. I don't have either of those. What was that? The
Albino.
Was it
Okay.
it was Cosmos? Was it Cosmos?
Cosmo.
That's Incomplete Dominant, I think.
Yeah.
Then Tornado.
Tornado.
I don't have that.
And we got out of all the
And Black Xanthic. I don't have Black
T
Xanthic.
negative.
And
Yeah.
Tri-Stripe. That
Trash Strike. Yeah. I don't have any
and
trash
paint.
Strike.
Don't have any paint.
I don't have paint.
You're gonna
So,
have
no,
paint.
I
Don't worry
have
about that.
Appreciate you.
Paint.
I got you on the paint. I'm about to have to grab something from Big Matt too, man. Because Limey, you got 20 of them. Shit.
Yeah, right. I gotta just get some of my sponsors. They want to get into the paint game. That's why I got them to hook up with the homie Matt too.
Big Matt. Yep.
So
Oh,
he already know.
Yeah, big ups to Double Clutch. Man, they got Double Clutch. They got that intro. It was full on rap song. I was like, man, how you even do that?
That was fire too.
Right.
But it was done with AI.
Mike did it with AI. Yep.
Yeah, he did it all with AI.
Oh,
I
yeah?
was like, oh man.
Holy shit.
Yep.
I was telling Will, like when we first started doing this, what was it? Gene Chasers. You came with the whole Gene Chasers. I was like, you gotta rap to that.
Yeah. We got another couple extras coming out of that. It's hard to keep coming out with new content and make sure you have the genes on hand to kind of do the episodes on. You know, you want to have those firsthand.
That's true. Yeah.
Whitewash.
I dig it. Like, I dig the whole getting to know the people behind the genes a little bit better, behind the animals, behind the collection. You know what I mean? And kind of get where the mindset at.
Pull up Genomic Labs, Will.
Say that one more time.
Check your IG. Genomic sent you something to show.
I got it.
Cool looking.
Oh, is it Atomic?
Oh, that's probably the whitewash.
Atomic was a chimera animal.
Mm-hmm.
He had that a while ago, and he had a whole thing on it too. But he ended up selling it and getting out of it because I think it wasn't reproducing the same. But it was an animal that was chimera.
Okay.
An atomic gene. It was pretty cool.
Oh, I think we was behind.
I didn't buy into that project.
Yeah, we was behind. He was sending the metal flake. That's what he was sending.
Oh, okay. The metal flake. Right. Oh, okay.
We was showing it off already.
Paint Hypoclown DG. Paint Hypoclown DG.
Oh, here, you need
yeah.
that green avocado. I didn't get
was it the gene or was it like a chimera, like a real chimera?
He was thinking it was a gene. He was trying to make it into a gene.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it was just, I think it just didn't reproduce itself.
Yeah.
Or it did, but it didn't do the same thing. Like it didn't split or something. Something like that, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong.
Genomic was saying that that's attached to a pod and it hasn't been separated yet.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think so. That's why he didn't show any pictures of it. Not separated. Just
that makes sense. Now that's probably gonna be the hard part, because how difficult would that be to see in like a normal, or you know what I'm saying, like a fire inchy, or something like that. How difficult would that be to see?
That's a long road too, because you got to separate that. I mean, you got to produce heads, and then make your heads produce pos heads.
Pos heads, exactly.
Yeah, that's a process.
It's a long road, bro.
Yeah, you rather have it
even just to separate
10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna take 10 years to separate it from what you already got.
I'm still waiting for Mimic. I'm waiting for Mimic.
I know what happened to that. It kind of I ain't heard no new news since what was that, Daytona?
Well,
Yeah, I still want to
we're in hatchet
see.
season now.
Did he ever make the progression video from
I ain't
from
see it.
hatchling? That's what I wanted to see.
That's what I want
It's
to see. I want to see that color
almost
change.
doing what they call it. It's almost doing like the transformation of like a candy. You know, candies start off pretty light, and as they progress, they get darker. So it's doing the same thing.
Yeah, but the pattern looked like it changed too, though. It wasn't just the color change.
It probably did.
Yeah, it went from like a I don't even know, man, from like a DG to a rainbow almost.
Yeah,
is what it reminded me of. Like it went from like a like, and it's crazy.
Hey, shout out to Ro. He sent the connect. He see somebody had a sunset clown at the Pomona show on sale for $10K, marked down from 15. Double visual sunset clown. That's wild.
Oh yeah,
holy crap. Yeah.
Damn, why
marked
they
down
it
from
like
15
that?
to 10?
Yep.
5 pages like that.
Big mark down.
You want to move that joint 5 bands though? That's a lot.
Yeah. And it's a male.
Oh, so he can go to work too.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't
he
know, man. He knows something.
He knows something.
Yeah, stuff like that do kind of make me kind of hesitant. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is that way right now at this point?
Oh, I mean, but when you, I don't want to sound crazy, but what I was going to say, without thinking too much into it, when you start talking numbers like that, you kind of got to ask yourself, like, those questions. Why?
True.
Why did this person do that?
Okay, why you letting it go?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, especially if it's a big dollar amount. I mean, if it's you know $50 or whatever.
Yeah, like, you just need the money or something. You keep it real, like yo. Like,
but 5 bands, like that's crazy. Yeah, like did you have a crazy medical experience? You got a car accident? Like keep it a hundo with me. It'll make me feel better. You
5 bands, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Mark.
That's a lot.
That's a huge mark down. Damn. So we've been up at 2 hours, bro. I know you guys know this is light work for y'all. Y'all be doing all-nighters.
We just be doing this though. Like once the conversation get flowing, bro, it take off on its own for sure.
Hey, we gotta do it again. We gotta do it again.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yes, sir.
Rainbow. I don't have any rainbow. I don't have any of the. I think they call them the T negative albinos. Any of the T negative albinos. The only albino we have is Ultramel. Actually, we have one albino raven, albino female that it's kind of like Audra's like little pet project. She's gonna work.
I bet that contrast is crazy, huh?
Yeah, because Raven's a dark team.
Cool.
It's like
it's pretty cool. But for like I said, the prolonging of projects, we just didn't see where we would go in albino. I will say this: one of my favorite snakes that we've ever had here. Very simple combo: black pastel, albino. Insane.
Oh yes. The contrast is crazy. Yeah.
Oh,
for sure.
Yo, we talk about that shit. That's my favorite albino combo.
Yeah,
that combo.
Albino.
Yeah, so I mean, work those projects. I think certain things, if you're looking at it from, it's one thing to keep it as a pet and to have space to be able to do that, not breed it, just kind of keep it. But to work certain ones as projects, you got to know where you want to go with it.
Facts.
You got to know where you want to go with it because you're gonna. In order to do that, that means you got to still work your projects when there's no monetary value there. So you keep working and push through these periods now until you're on the other side of it. You know, kind of smiling down, like, look, I'm happy. I
made it, baby. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
Alexa, play Drake and Soulja Boy. Remember we made it. You know what I'm saying? Like ASAP, for real.
For real. I appreciate having you guys on. We're going to do this again.
Thank you for having me, man. Yo, definitely.
Yeah,
you already know.
You already know. Yes, sir.
You already know, man.
Yeah.
But
heck yeah.
Appreciate everybody.
We'll make time whenever. Let us know.
Hey, say no more. I'm definitely going to do that because we could definitely talk about a ton of different topics.
Oh, yeah.
We just kind of scratched the surface. None of it is scripted. We just kind of turned. You guys know we jumped on like 3 minutes before going live.
Yeah.
You know, everybody was already used to, you know, the StreamYard and sound checks and all that, and we just kind of had that.
I did not let me. Y'all know, man. I did not with your boy on the show today.
He was
I was
knocking
in
on
the
the door.
Yo,
He really was. He
man.
was sending text messages and we was sitting there cracking up.
We was already talking. Yeah, we was already in the mode, man. Heck yeah.
For
Hey,
real,
I
for
appreciate
real.
y'all, man. Big shout out to the homie Darren too, man. Much love
You
to
know,
both of y'all.
yeah,
Like I say, it's
Metro
it's
PCS.
cool to see
you
y'all.
know.
Yeah, man. Facts.
But we'll chime in another 2 weeks, and appreciate you guys for watching. Everybody have a blessed Sunday. Later.
Yes, sir.
Easy.